Former President Trump returns to court this morning, this time as his lawyers ask a federal judge to dismiss charges that he illegally retained top secret government documents and refused to give them back after leaving the White House.
The court hearing in Florida comes one day after a state judge in Georgia tossed 3 charges against Trump in an election interference case. In Florida, though, Trump's lawyers will argue that the Presidential Records Act of 1978 gave him the authority to designate government records as personal and keep them after he left office.
Our Alexa Liacco is here with more. Alexa, the Trump-appointed federal judge Aileen Cannon will be hearing the arguments. What more can you tell us?
Good morning, guys. Yeah, today, Judge Aileen Cannon set to hear arguments on 2 separate motions filed by Trump and his team of attorneys. One of those motions says the former president is shielded from prosecution by that 1978 federal record-keeping law that you mentioned. The second motion to dismiss claims one of the charges presents numerous open legal questions and is vague, therefore is grounds to dismiss the case. Now, earlier this week, Judge Aileen Cannon granted Donald Trump's request for a 10-day extension to file additional paperwork tied to other motions to dismiss this case. So many say she's being more friendly to Trump and his team, and she is a former federal prosecutor that Trump did appoint himself in 2020. Now, special counsel Jack Smith charged Donald Trump with 32 counts of unlawfully retaining classified government records after he allegedly took documents from the White House during the presidential transition. Trump argued the case should be tossed because as president, he had, quote, unreviewable discretion, end quote, to make any document personal in nature. The special counsel said that's wrong, telling the judge the sensitive government records Trump is accused of illegally retaining are indisputably presidential, not personal, therefore they belong to the government. Now, the second motion considered today is based on Trump's contention that there are a lot of open legal questions about the law known as the Espionage Act, which he has been accused of violating with having these documents in his personal possession. You see those photos there from the Associated Press. Those were photos of the documents lying all across his Mar-a-Lago estate, not being stored in any locked room. Trump's lawyers argue the unsettled legal questions amount to unconstitutional vagueness, are the words they're using. They say that's grounds to dismiss this case altogether. Trump, in an interview, said all of this is an unfair political witch hunt.
I look now, even last night I was saying it, I said I don't care, Andrew Jackson or anybody else, nobody has, when you think of the fake things, nobody's been treated like Trump in terms of badly.
Prosecutors say Trump's team is just trying to delay this trial in Florida, argued the criminal proceedings should begin as soon as July. Donald Trump's team claims a fair trial wouldn't be possible before the 2024 presidential election, but then they offered an August or September date should Judge Cannon deem it necessary to even move forward with the trial. Today's hearing comes one day, as you said, after that county judge here in Atlanta dismissed 3 charges against Donald Trump's 2020 election interference case. So a lot of developments here, and we're not necessarily expecting a ruling from Judge Cannon today, but one could possibly come if she does choose to dismiss this case, guys.
All right, Alexa, thank you.